Who is
And in
Jesus
this
in
episode, I'm bringing you
Islam?
10 surprising and interesting facts about Jesus inside of the religion of Islam. Starting off at number 10. So as you look throughout the Quran, Jesus is identified as a prophet of God, and he was sent to the Jews who had over time believed to have deviated from the teachings of Moses as well as other prophets. There's a time also when Jesus said, "Children of Israel, I am the messenger of God sent to you confirming the Torah, which came before." And that's in the Quran, Surah 61, verse 6. Jesus is believed to be the last in line of the Jewish prophets, and he lived according to the Torah, which is the law of Moses, as well as he taught his followers to do the same. Also, the next thing to know is that the Prophet Muhammad is only mentioned a total of 4 times in the Quran, while Jesus, however, is mentioned 25 times by name. Not a lot of people know that. Now, while Jesus is reckoned
I didn't know that.
as the
I thought like the whole book was about him. How does that even
About
make any
who?
sense?
Muhammad?
Yeah.
It was by Muhammad. It was about God.
But he only mentioned
Muhammad
himself.
was the prophet who got all the messages from God and wrote it all down.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. I should have known
So
that.
where the New Testament, none of it was written by Jesus. It was all written by other people. So that's why it's all Jesus all the time, because they're talking about someone else.
That makes a lot more sense.
Now, while Jesus is recognized as the Son of God in the Bible, the Quran, however, uses other titles for Jesus, but it doesn't use the term Son of God. It uses titles like the Messenger of God, the Word of God, Son of Mary. Even at one point, it uses the term the Spirit from God. Now, on top of that, Jesus is referred more than any other person in the Quran next to Moses, but not all mentions are by name. Instead, some of these references just use a term like Messiah and Son of Mary and things like that. Another popular
I didn't even. This is all just weird to me because I didn't even know the Quran was a book until like 6 months ago, and I didn't hearing about it. I never would have thought Jesus would have been inside of it. I would have always just thought it's like this completely random new religion. You know what I mean?
was only one small step ahead of you in knowing that the Quran existed, but I absolutely